The Brix sensor is made up of 4 parts. The first part is the float itself. This has a magnet on one end, no magnet on the other. So you want the magnet end to be facing down. This makes sure that the Brix sensor works correctly. We have the upper Brix housing, which is made up of clear perforated plastic so that the juice can come in, but the grapes don't get to interfere with the float. The rod, this little thing right here, sits inside the upper Brix housing and into the lower Brix housing, and is basically a guide for the float to make sure the float floats up and down rather than like off to an angle or off to the side. The lower Brix housing has little slots here so that it sits in the exact spot in the pumice basket where it should. Now, to put it together, you want to take your rod, and you want to take the upper Brix housing and put the rod into the housing in the hole that's at this top here. Then, I like to turn it upside down because it keeps the rod more vertical than if you have it like this. It kind of flops up and down a little bit. So, with the magnet in your right hand, put your forefinger on the side that says magnet. That way, when you put the sensor into the upper Brix housing on the rod, the magnet is now facing the opening in the upper Brix housing, which in turn is going to face the lower Brix housing. Now you just screw the lower Brix housing onto the upper Brix housing. Sometimes this could get a little tricky because there is a hole in the center of the lower Brix housing that the rod needs to sit into. And if it's not straight, it's not going to be very easy. So, if you have this problem too, not to worry. It's still just going to work just fine. But once you get it on, you'll get it on. Sometimes, I guess it helps to look. There we go. And now when you turn it upside down, remember how the magnet was facing the lower Brix housing? When you place the Brix sensor into the pumice basket, your magnet is going to be facing down. And that's it. Your Brix sensor is assembled and ready for use.